Tonight, 20 middle schoolers from around the area competed at the region's Civics Bee. It's a way to encourage more young people to engage in civics and contribute to their communities.
KTIV's chief videographer Acacia Phillips was at the competition and brings us the sights and the sounds.
The students have to submit a 500-word essay, then they get judged anonymously, and not even people from our area judge them, the written word. We took the top 20 finalists who will compete tonight.
So we have 3 rounds.
And the first 2 rounds are multiple choice. They'll be asked questions on civics.
Which of the following best describes the primary focus of Article 4 of the Constitution?
I actually think round 1 was the hardest because some of these, I studied, but some of these questions I was like, oh gosh, guessing is the best answer on this.
I felt nervous at first, but once I started seeing how my results were going at the second round, I started getting more confident.
Okay, the correct answer is B.
And then the third round, they take the 5 finalists, and then they go up there and they get asked about the essay they wrote.
Using too much technology in the classroom.
The speech round, just trying to have a convincing public voice, that's kind of challenging to me, but it's really fun.
I would say for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, I was amazed at what they wrote and how they were able to stand in front of an audience, respond to questions, the poise they had. It really gave me hope, right? You always think this next generation, I'm pretty excited about it.
My favorite part would be studying. I love, during last summer, I studied for the state and nationals, and the whole time I just hunkered down with a blanket and just went on my computer for 3 hours a day and just studied, and I had the funnest time. I love learning about the subjects that I love.
Anybody that hasn't done it should definitely do it because it's an amazing experience.
I have never done this before, but I think I'll definitely do this again next year.
It's really just a great learning experience. Learning about your government and being involved in your community is the most valuable thing that I have learned from this whole experience.
All right, the first, second, and third place winners will go on to compete in Iowa's Civics Bee in Des Moines on August 12th, where they could win up to $2,500. If they place at state, they will go on to compete on the national level in Washington, D.C. And by the way, tonight's first place winner, Michael Amara, you just heard from him, and he actually won second place in the National Civics Bee last year.